Hey, my beauties. I know it's been a good while, so I figured I'd get on here and chit chat with y'all for a few minutes and show y'all this wig that I just purchased. Now, I'm a little on the fence about this, but I'm happy to see that it came, okay? Now, believe it or not, this is a wig that I ordered from Temu. Yes, Temu. Now, I haven't done any wig reviews or anything like that in a long time, okay? And I'm kind of sick of hair being out because we about to start gardening and things like that. So I decided I wanted a wig, but I wanted a braided wig. So I was skimming through Temu and I came across this wig and I thought, let's see I know what I'm paying for, but let's see what I get, okay? So this company on Temu is called Anytime Hair, and I'll leave all their information. But right off the bat, the hair didn't have any smell. It didn't even have a factory smell. It smelled really good. And I was shocked at how nice the hair looked. Okay, and then they gave you a few little goodies to go along with it. You get your little wig cap to put your hair away. And they send a little thank you card with all their social media handles on the bottom. So you'll be able to check that out. And again, the company is called Anytime Hair, and this vendor is on Temu. Temu. Then they give you the little band to hold her down. Once you spray her down and things to that nature to help her melt down the lace. So let's get into this wig, shall we? Now, like I said, I know what I paid for. I know what the picture looked like, but let's see what I got. And so far, I'm impressed. The braids are nice and neat. And there's no smell. I was in awe at this point. Now, mind you, like I said, I'm a licensed cosmetologist and have been for over 30 years. I am a wig maker, all that shebang, okay? And this is the nicest braided wig I would have ever thought I would have gotten from Temu. I'm like in awe at this point. Look at that. Look how nice and neat the braids are. And I just couldn't believe it for the price of it, because a lot of braided wigs be a couple $100s, and the braids aren't really thick. They're just right. The wig had no smell, and it's a little long, but that's okay. You could always trim it. You could always cut it. But I think I'm going to leave it at the length that it is. So look how nice and neat that is. And me being me, I'm going to wash the wig and do all that stuff to it, because I always did that when I ordered wigs from other companies. I always wash it and do my own sanitation process to the wig before I put it on my head. But yeah, look at that. But this wig had no smell, none at all. I'm just washing it because that's just what I do. But the wig had no smell. It's put together really, really nicely on the cap that it's on. The cap is really breathable and it's transparent. So I would advise you wear the wig cap underneath. Okay? But look how nice and neat the braids are. So you're going to have box braids in the back. It's not going to be the cornrows that you see at the top. But that's good. That's fine. That's about right. And yeah, look at the front. How nice and neat the front is done. So I couldn't believe this. I'm like, okay. Temu. Yeah, so I said, well, I wanted a wig, but I'm about to start doing gardening and things to that nature, and you know, things is about to start changing around here. So I needed a wig, but like I said, I wanted a braided wig, something that I could just throw into my bonnet and, you know, keep it moving. And I was going through a lot of different companies, and they were wanting hundreds and hundreds, and thought I was going to be prepared to pay that for a nice braided wig. But then the other night I was looking on Temu, and look at the ends. They're nice and neat. It's braided all the way to the ends. But yeah, the other night I was up late, couldn't sleep, and I was just browsing on Temu, buying stuff for the garden. And then I came across a braided wig company. I said, well, let me see what they got going on. And look at that. Look at how the lace is transparent. You can see your skin through it. So yeah, I bumped into this wig company, and I said, okay, for $70, let me see. Let me just see. Let me send this money into them, and hopefully I get a wig. And I know I saw what the picture looked like, and this wig looked exactly like the picture on Temu. But I'm going to leave all the information to this wig and this wig company in my description. So hopefully you guys, you know, if you're in the market for this summer to getting a wig, a braided wig, you know, give them a try. Hopefully, you know, you'll get a nice one like how I did, you know. But yeah, let's peel this inside out and look at the quality of the cap, the construction of the wig. Now you got the nice spandex band, and it's adjustable. And yeah, you got the two combs there on the sides, but I don't like those combs. But that's always been a preference, regardless to whatever wig I make or wear. I take those combs out because I don't like nothing gouging in the sides of my head, my hair in that area. But I'll use the comb in the back. It has the adjustable straps and a little bit of lace if you want to bond that down, I guess. But I'm not going to need that. I'm going to cut that off. But yeah, there's the two adjustable straps. And it has the laces stretch. So if you got a lot of hair, like even though I do have alopecia, I do have a lot of hair in the back and on the sides to put away. So this works out perfect for me. Yeah, so yeah, I saw the wig and I said, well, let me take a chance and send them in a couple dollars and see what I get. And yeah, this is really nice. It's not too thin, and I can't believe that's why I keep smelling it. It don't have no smell. It seemed like wherever it came from, they washed it. So yeah, here's a good look at the front where the lace is. Now it does have baby hairs. And I'm glad they're really thin little baby hairs, because when I was doing braids in the 90s, we didn't have out those big baby hairs like that. All your hair was braided up into the braid, and you know, that was just that. It's probably why I got, you know, alopecia now around my edges, because all of the edges would be braided in or pulled or snatched back into whatever style. Okay, but it does have little baby hairs, and you see there's the lace now. But you know, you gotta, you know, be really easy with that and cut that off, and then my ear will have much more area to you know, more space. But here's the thing, when you buy these wigs, you have to, you know, finesse them, okay? But look how nice that looks. I can't believe that. Look how nice it looks. And I'm going to turn around in the back and, don't come at me about my little nappy BDB kitchens, okay? I'm just trying to be very transparent with you guys, okay? But this is how long it is. And I tried to cover up my little kinky beady balls in the back around my edges, my kitchens in the back. But yeah, so that's what it looks like from the back. And if you opened it up, that's what it would look like. You had a little box braids. Yeah, and they have the really thin baby hairs. I like that they're really thin. I don't like the curtain bangs, baby hairs. Not for me. I think they're beautiful for, the other young ladies, the other beautiful young ladies. But, I'm a seasoned beauty, so the baby hair shouldn't be that big for me, okay? If you have them at all, okay? And then if you don't want the baby hairs, cut them all off. That would look really cute too. But look, the adjustable band is nice in the back. Yep, see my little BDBs and my little kitchens. Don't pay that no mind because I'm going to trim that all off. But yeah, you don't really need to bond this down or like that because this adjustable band is really good. And like I said, I'll use that comb and slide it up underneath there. And I'll be good to go. I could take this wig on and off at night. So here, now I done washed the wig and put it on. I didn't think y'all wanted to see all that. But don't worry, I'm gonna buy another wig, another braided wig from this company. And we're gonna do a whole full install of the wig from the beginning to the end. But like I said, I'm an autism mom, and my guy with autism, he was just not having it. So I was lucky to get through this video, this little review, because Mr. Lance was just not having it, okay? But yeah, so I washed the wig and I was able to cut off all the lace and trim everything down in the back and trim my little BDBs down because I don't like to be bothered much with my hair. But get into this wig, y'all. This is so nice. And I think I'm going to rock these all summer, all this summer. Look at that. Wow! It went down nice and smooth. I just used a little bit of mousse. And I laid the lace down with some lace melt spray. I'm going to try this lace spray that I seen on TikTok shop. See how well that do. But yeah, I just used what I had for the night. And look at the top, y'all. Nice and neat. And it's nice. The braids are nice and thin. It's very light. It's very light. That's why you see me keep stroking it like that. It's really nice and light. And it feels like I just went and sat for like 12 hours at a salon, at one of the African salons, and got my hair braided. Okay? Now again, look at that. See, I done cut all them. Yay! But look at that. So that's how the inside of the wig look. And I'm just, like I said, I try to be as transparent with you guys as possible. And look at me. I love nothing more than being out of focus. But this is how long the hair is. Oh my goodness, I am a beefcake. I gotta lose some weight, child. But that's another video. But here, look. That's how long it is in the back. And like I said, I might trim it a little bit because I might, hurt myself getting in and out of my car. And forget it's there. But I might just swing it to the side, child. Swing it to the side and put it over in the front. But yeah, this is a really, really cute braided style wig. This is a nice braided style wig, And I can't believe I got this on Temu. So yeah, you guys go over there, check this vendor out. Now, like I said, this is the first time I purchased a braided wig from Temu or this particular company. Okay, but it turned out really, really nice. So I thank y'all for tuning in. And if you're with me this far, go on over there and check out this wig company. It's called Anytime Hair. And anytime. Until the next one, take care of yourselves and each other. And I'll see you guys in the next one.